In medieval times, food was not just survival, it was a gamble. A single meal could decide whether a person would live another day or die in agony. Across Europe and beyond, millions of people faced deaths caused not by war or weapons, but by the very food meant to keep them alive. Villages woke each morning unsure if there would be bread. Families gathered around empty bowls, and hunger became a silent executioner. Famine was common. Crops failed without warning. Rain drowned fields. Winters froze the soil, and when food disappeared, desperation took its place. Peasants often survived on thin porridge made from rotten grain. Mold-covered rye bread was eaten daily. Unknown to them, it carried deadly toxins. Ergot poisoning twisted bodies, caused hallucinations, burning pain, and slow deaths. People believed it was divine punishment, calling it St. Anthony's fire, while entire villages collapsed after a single harvest. Meat was a luxury, and when available, it was often spoiled. Without refrigeration, rotten meat was masked with heavy spices. Peasants consumed flesh crawling with bacteria, leading to violent sickness, stomach ruptures, and death within days. Flies filled medieval markets, hovering over butcher stalls, spreading invisible killers. Water itself was unsafe. Food cooked with contaminated water carried disease. Families ate soup mixed with plague bacteria, unknowingly feeding death to their children. During the Black Death, entire households vanished after shared meals, the table becoming the place of final gathering. In castles and noble halls, food could be even more dangerous. Poisoning was a favored weapon. Bread, wine, cheese, and meat were secretly laced with toxins. Kings collapsed mid-feast, goblets spilled on stone floors, and loyal tasters often died first, their sacrifice unnoticed. Lead poisoning was another silent killer. Cookware, plates, and cups were made of lead. Acidic foods reacted with metal. Nobles slowly poisoned themselves daily, suffering madness, paralysis, and eventual death without ever knowing the cause. Famine pushed humans beyond morality. During severe shortages, people consumed rats, dogs, leather shoes, tree bark, even human flesh. Cannibalism became a horrifying survival method during sieges. Starvation erased ethics, leaving behind haunted survivors. Children suffered the most. Malnutrition weakened bodies. Contaminated milk killed infants. Mothers watched helplessly as babies faded away. Medieval medicine offered no answers, only prayers and fear. Markets were dangerous places. Spoiled fish, moldy cheese, and rotten fruit were sold openly. Merchants cared more for coins than lives. Buyers collapsed on streets after meals, vomiting, choking, dying among crowds. Honey itself could kill. Certain flowers produced toxic honey. Travelers collapsed after tasting sweetness. Forests became silent graves. Herbs mistaken for food poisoned gatherers. One wrong leaf meant death. Beer, safer than water, still carried risks. Poorly fermented brews caused poisoning. Taverns turned into death halls. Mugs dropped from shaking hands. Laughter turned into screams. Food hoarding by the rich caused mass starvation. Grain locked behind doors while crowds starved outside. Riots erupted. People were beaten, trampled,